On today's episode of How Fucked Up Is Fucked Up. This is fucked up.
Oh, wow.
And look who's pushing.
Go, 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 go.
Oh! With me, and you'll be in a world of OSHA violation.
Is your gender? My gender. I'm a mechanic.
Well, I've had check engine lights before, but I have a feeling this one's gonna be a problem.
Today's episode of How Fucked Up Is Fucked Up. That's fucked up. And that's fucked up.
So customer states the vehicle made a loud clunk noise and came to a stop. That's not good. Big old hole in the upper oil pan. See inside the crankcase. Oh. Just a piece of the piston. And it was just serviced at Jiffy Lube yesterday. Wonder if that's a coincidence.
Bonjour, ici nous avons quelque chose de très fucked up. La roue a frotté sur le caliper. Le caliper devrait avoir l'épaisseur qu'on voit ici, jusque là. Donc si on se met ici, tout ça a été bouffé. Ouais. Mais le client a jamais rien entendu. Yeah, my fucking ass.
So, this morning, a friend of ours went to go start up her car. And it wouldn't run. Ugh. But I'll show you exactly what it's doing. After asking her about what she did, turns out she put diesel gas in her car. Diesel gas. I asked her what color the handle was. She said green.
Here comes the fun bit. Got to bash this off pretty good. It's probably generated so much heat it's almost walled itself on there. So it's going to need a few more good hits until it dislodges itself. Finally. And there's the difference between the old disc and the new disc. You can see there's a good couple of mil there difference in height. And you can see the difference there with the brake pads. Much thicker. That fourth brake pad's gone missing in action. Now when lubricating these couple of cradle brackets, you want to make sure you fully coat the inside there with that lubricant and not to put too much.
So what you doing? What you do, bud? What did you do? Hey, where's the drain plug?
There's a little update on that car with the really bad tires. The alignment was pretty bad. My boss is down there fixing the rear toe, but the rear was going to the left and the front's going to the right. It's supposed to be in the green zone, and yeah.
This is a public service announcement to people that put a lot of pressure in tires. Oh, watch. About 59 psi. Putting that much pressure in these tires, unless you're two big Oompa Loompas that weigh about 600 pounds apiece. Don't put it on there because it'll ride like a lug. You'll wear out the tires, and definitely not gonna last forever. Make sure you put them at whatever the manufacturer recommends, or if you're really not curious, put them at 35. Safer. Thanks.
Customer states there's a loud banging when going into reverse or drive. Can't imagine why. And it's me. I'm customer. And y'all were worried about my fuel level the other day. I got bigger problems, guys.
How come? How come we stuck?
Lost faith in humanity.
Customer states they will install the alternator themselves. They installed it themselves. Burnt the harness up. Doesn't look like that nut was on all the way. Potentially started arcing and welding itself. Now he needs another alternator and a new engine harness. So customer states they hit a pothole in an FJ Cruiser. Pretty messed up. Ugh. Wheel doesn't move. Side's good.
Okay, if you're the type of person who does stuff like this, then fuck you, to be honest. Why would anyone... How do I explain this? Basically, this obviously goes here. Someone in the past has broken the clips, these clips, and then found, oh, I don't have any clips, so what will I do? I'll Gorilla Glue or silicone this entire piece down without the clips, and nobody will know. How fucking ridiculous is that? That thing costs a tenner. I have these. It has like all the little plastic bits you could ever need. Cost a tenner. Bought it like 2 years ago, and I've barely used it. What the hell? Why would somebody not just do that? Why would you glue down the entire trim piece? The holes are there. It's perfectly fine. Why? Why do people do stuff like this? Why is it so hard to get people just to do a normal, proper job? It's not difficult.
Well, this driver must be really tall. They had to move the seat. Usually it sits on this hump right here. What he's done is he's moved it back and secured it to the carpet. Yeah, that's asking to get killed in even a minor accident. Don't ever secure anything to the carpet except for more carpet.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to part 10 or 11 of the Mustang build. I don't remember anymore, so today we're going to be figuring out why my speedometer doesn't work, and it turns out there's this thing called a speedometer cable, which runs from your speedometer all the way into your transmission. It spins the cable, which spins your speedometer where there's magnets, and then it tells you what speed you're going. Here I am cutting myself, pulling it out. That's it in the transmission, that's it out of the transmission, and kabam. I don't know why at all, why it stopped working. I have no idea. Beats me, man. Here's a new one anyway. It looks exactly the same as the old one. It was really annoying to put it back in, so I tied a string to it and pulled it through. Here's the cluster back on. Here's some trim pieces back on. That's where the headlight switch goes, but it was broken, so I bought a new one. Yeah, so there's that. And it should work now, but it only worked for like a mile, and then I had to take it out and put it back in like 3 more times after this video.
Hey, Mrs. Murphy, this is Clam from the shop. Yes, ma'am. Hey, I'm calling about your Ranger. I just want to let you know that we took it for a test drive, and we just can't seem to duplicate the issue that you're having. You say there's like a vibration all the time, and it feels like it's all jerky all the time. We couldn't find that. Maybe you could just like turn up the radio a little bit and maybe get rid of that. You won't even notice it.
Customer states my brakes are grounded.
Well, yeah, that'll happen.
I'm literally dying. Whoever did this fucking oil change last, I don't even know what the fuck they torqued this thing with, but it's way more than me.